Tao sulod bay. Tawa ni. Bago na igo. Patay. Lu nawala si Kuya. Gago mo.
7.8 magnitude earthquake struck off the island of Mindanao in the southern Philippines on Monday, killing at least 32 people, injuring hundreds and displacing tens of thousands of others as it toppled buildings and damaged bridges. Many buildings were affected, but I cannot enumerate them now because we are busy with ongoing rescues. Master Sergeant Robert Dagon of the General Santos City Police told Agence France-Presse. The Philippines Office of Civil Defense warned people to avoid entering damaged homes or other infrastructure due to the threat of aftershocks. At least 7 people were killed and about 130 others injured in General Santos, where a few small buildings partially collapsed and several structures, including a key access bridge, sustained dangerous cracks. Rod Sosmenya, regional director of the Office of Civil Defense, told the AP. 5 other people were killed in the southern provinces of South Cotabato and Davao Occidental province. And on Balut Island, Sosmenya and another official, Ednar Dayangirang, said. Sosmenya said authorities were checking reports of some students being trapped in a 2-story school that collapsed in General Santos. He could not immediately provide details, but the national police said at least 7 people were missing in General Santos. The international airport in General Santos was temporarily shut, and 17 domestic flights were canceled, civil aviation officials said.
Boss, may medic, boss. Oh, medic ta, wala. Pasok mo yung kawan.
Video verified by The Guardian shows the collapse of the upper floor of a Jollibee restaurant, a popular fast food chain, as well as the outer concrete walls of a commercial complex, giving way in General Santos City, near the epicenter of the quake. Photos from the local information office in General Santos City showed convenience stores and buildings crumbling in the aftermath of the quake.
God.
The strong quake struck as public schools started the new academic year on Monday. Social media videos showed dozens of terrified elementary school children crouching down outdoors as the ground beneath them swayed violently in the province of Davao Occidental.
Bantay mo, anak. Bantay mo diyan, eh. Lingkod lang, lingkod lang.
Ayaw ka! Ayaw ka!
Other footage showed a high school campus roof, which had collapsed while pupils lined up outside the school's sports field in Davao del Sur. No injuries were reported in both incidents. Power outages were reported and people were urged to go to higher ground. No further information on casualties was immediately available from the Office of Civil Defense. The epicenter was 13 kilometers southwest of General Santos City. On the island of Mindanao, and had a depth of 10 kilometers according to the Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology in its initial report.
Mama mo!
Grabe yung lindol, basag yung SM.
It struck at 7:37 a.m. The U.S. Geological Survey, USGS, put the magnitude at 7.8 and the depth at 55.2 kilometers. The Pacific Tsunami Warning Center said tsunami waves up to 3 meters were possible on some coasts of the Philippines. Waves of 1 meter were monitored in the provinces of Sultan Kudarat and Sarangan.
Oh my God! Patay ang balay! Patay ang balay! Gago ang tao! Yawa, luyas! Patay siya! Nagago ang tao! Yawa, nagtawan eh! Patay! Uy, nawala si Kuya. Gago,
Malaysia's Meteorological Department issued a tsunami warning for Sabah State on Borneo Island. Sabah is just a boat ride away from southern Philippines. An 83-centimeter tsunami was measured by a gauge off Indonesia's Sulawesi Island. Waves up to 1 meter were possible on some coasts of Indonesia and Malaysia. We advise people to evacuate to higher grounds or go further inland. Teresito Bacocol, the head of the Philippine Institute, warned people living in coastal areas. Smaller tsunami waves were possible in Taiwan, Japan, Guam, Papua New Guinea, and several island nations and territories in the Western Pacific.
Grabe kalakas ng lindol dito sa Jensen.
Our Father who art in heaven.
Residents felt the earthquake tremors in Indonesia's North Sulawesi and North Maluku provinces. The Philippines, one of the world's most disaster-prone countries, is often hit by earthquakes and volcanic eruptions due to its location on the Pacific Ring of Fire, an arc of seismic faults around the ocean. The archipelago is also lashed by about 20 typhoons and tropical storms each year. The earthquake struck just as public schools reopened for the year.
Jesus,